you lay down next to every day, and sometimes you're just like, I wish we had pillows that matched each other's. No? Well, maybe you do and maybe you don't. But you know what? Today I'm showing you guys how to make really cute couples Disney pillows. Now, I've done something like this before. I did the Mickey and Minnie black and white striped Mickey heads, so make sure you go watch that video if you want to know how I did those ones. But I wanted to do a couple more using my handy dandy Cricut, because the Cricut makes everything easier, and I wish I had it when I did the other ones, because it would have made that project so much easier. So if you guys don't have a Cricut already, there's a link down below with a coupon code Auntie-Tay, which will get you a little bit of a discount on your Cricut. I use this all the time, and I'm gonna be using it in lots of videos to show you guys all the fabulous things you can do. So don't forget to click subscribe so you don't miss any of them ever right here on my channel. Let's go. Alrighty guys, we are going to upload some images. I've got these all saved on auntietay.com under printables and the Cricut page as PNG, so you won't have to do these steps, but I wanted to show you the steps that I did to create the 2-layered bow. I just imported the bow image and deselected the polka dots on one and left the polka dots on the other because it will register as not cut marks and it will just be a silhouette of a bow. So once you have those 2 images imported, we will get all of our other images ready to go for this project. So we're going to be using the Mickey ear hat, and we're going to name all of our pieces that we import so that when you want to use these again, you can just use or look up the tags that you've saved them with. So we're going to save all of these images as simple images, and I just saved them as cut images, and I'm going to insert all of them into one project board, including the extra bow that I made later. So I'm going to make 2 hats, and one hat is going to have a bow on it. So I'm going to resize the hat to exactly the size I'm going to want it on the pillowcase. And in this case, I'm using 11 inches, and then I'm just going to copy it and paste it, and that will create 2 hats. And even if they're overlapped, once we go to the cutting mat, they're not going to be overlapped unless we were to attach them together. But we're not going to do that because we're using a bunch of different colors. So with the bow, it's going to be red, so I'm just going to visualize it as red by turning it red and getting it exactly the shape I want. And since I'm only doing one bow, I didn't need to copy and paste this because one is going to be for hubby and one is going to be for wifey. And on my blog, I've also included sister, brother, and a couple other different fun little scripts. And I made it yellow because I was going to be cutting this out in gold. So I'm just resizing it, and you'll notice hubby and wifey are together. That's just to save space on the regular glitter iron-on. So I'm going to just resize all of my pieces to exactly the size I want them, and since I'm doing a double layered bow, I'm going to move the polka dotted bow to the front so that I can see through this, and I'm just going to go ahead and check mark these eyeballs so that I don't see all the other layers, so I can just get this bow exactly how I want it. And I'm going to just overlay the red one over the black one, and I really should have turned this white because it was going to be white. However, I didn't mind because I could just visualize exactly how it was going to be, and this was really for the size of the design. So I'm going to go ahead and save this because I'm going to show you how you can use your phone to access all of your saved projects. And when you have all your sizes ready, you can also resize in your phone, but I like to get it already on my computer and then just use my phone and get all of my stuff ready. So I'm going to get all of my boards ready at once before I get ready to cut. So I'm going to lay out my black, which is big enough for 2 hats, and the best way to do iron-on that I've found is rolling it inside out and then slowly rolling it on. And then I like to set my machine before I do my mats as well. So I put this on to iron-on or iron-on plus if you're using glitter, and then this is actually the flocked iron-on that I'm using for the red bow, and then I'm just going to cut a little piece of gold out and get that ready and get them all onto my mats nice and secure. And I know I just showed you that I was cutting the black, but I really did get all of my boards ready first and then got ready to cut them all at once. And so the app will actually prompt you to load whichever ones, and then also do not forget to always click that iron on button that will reverse your designs when you're doing any type of iron on. So
So there's 2 check marks that I always like to go through, which is make sure you set your dial and make sure if you're doing an iron-on to set it for reverse, which is just a really simple button. It's the iron-on button. So we're just gonna cut all of our pieces out, and the phone will let you know when it is ready, or your computer will as well. So then I'm just gonna get 2 white pillowcases. I got a little pack at Ross for $4.99, so this is a really inexpensive project, and this would be really good for like a married couple, or just, you know, like an anniversary gift or something cute for Disney lovers. So I'm just gonna peel out all my iron-on project pieces and get ready. Now this is when I'm gonna cut apart the hubby and wifey, and like I said, that was just to save space on the iron-on. And I'm gonna get the surface prepped by ironing it first. That will heat up your surface, and then get ready to place all of my pieces together one at a time. So I'm just gonna use a protective barrier, which is just a piece of fabric that I had lying around, and I put on the ears first and then the white part of the bow. And I'm sorry this part's out of focus, shooting problems. So, and then just did the red part and then the hubby part, or the wifey part, and we are good to go. And these are so adorable. I hope you guys love them. If you do, click subscribe, and if you don't have a Cricut already, don't forget to go find that coupon code Auntie Tay and click the link below. Love you guys. Bye.